Okay, thank you for your work. Here you just Bitcoin crash. Then you read three things here in the Bitcoin crash. Bitcoin bubble, business investor confidence. So you mentioned two things about the confidence of the investors, which is very good. Second one, you mentioned the companies jump on the Bitcoin before crash. Then you give the reason here. Then the third, you mentioned here the cryptocurrency crash, and then you mentioned the effect, and also you mentioned the reason here, and then it's ended up into the effect. Very good observation and very good understanding of your reading task. Yeah. Um, then you mentioned a little bit of the history just before it happened, before it crashed. Very good, showing your understanding on that. Yeah. Then you mentioned here in your one sentence summary, you mentioned, does Bitcoin crash affect its popularity? That's become a question. Um, Now, what you have to pay attention later when you have to write an essay, it's the effects of its popularity. My first question, does it mention in the text the effects of its popularity, popular or not popular? You are not mentioned directly in your mind map, meaning that if you have to write an essay later on, there are so many things that you have to find things outside this, outside your text, or you have to mention reason and what's happening or what's happened with the Bitcoin crash in relation to popularity. In other words, you have to really make your PowerPoint, sorry, your mind map more details about the effect. Yeah, the effect here you mentioned this one causes by two, number two and number three. Yeah, how about number one? Is that in relation with the effect of popularity? The history, is there any effect of the popularity? So that's my input. You have to look at its bubble here with its popularity so that you can write an essay. That's for long term later. Yeah. So when you write a mind map or you create a mind map, you should start thinking that you have to write an essay about that. Put that in mind. Yeah. That's the input from me. Thank you.